Hello Mark and hello Paul. How you doing, mate? Yeah. Like I said, hello to Blue Harvest Toys and hello to Exploring with Paul. As long as they're still there. And things like that. I will wait, see if anyone does. Anyone will come. And things like that. I'm hoping they do. But you never know. So how is everyone today? It's been a warm one today. It's been rather warm today. And things like that. Oh. So Exploring with Paul. I don't like using first names on stream, hence why I remove my comment. I'm all good, mate. Hope you're all well. Okay, mate, no problem. Evening, Paul. Hello, Mark. Hello, mate. Hello, Danny. Hello, Danny. How you doing, mate? Wild one. Hello. Hello, Wild one. How you doing? I hope you're all well. Hello, Yorkshire lad. Hello, Yorkshire lad. Hello, Wayne. Well, yeah, we're all here. And that. So, what I'm going to be talking about today is I've got some camping stoves. What I'm going to show you and things like that. I'm going to show you some of my camping gear and things like that. That's what I'm going to show. Yes, I did, Danny, but he's done nothing wrong. Everyone else who's subscribed to him, mate, he's a good guy, as far as I know. Right, yeah, I did get your message, mate. So, I'm going to be showing you some of, like I say, I'm going to be showing you camping stuff and things like that. So I thought, yeah, I'll start with this. This one takes butane. Yeah, it takes a cylinder, it takes butane, does this. But the beauty of this, it's got its own built-in windshield and things like that. When you do that, yeah, you can put something on top and cook it and things like that. Yes, it's a bit heavy duty, but it comes with, like I say, it comes with pixel ignition and things like that. So there's that one what I've got, what I use for cooking. Also, I use one of these. Hi Matt. Hello Lauren. How you doing, Lauren? I haven't fallen asleep tonight. And got that one. A camping stove, which uses this kind of gas and things like that. So there you go. And you put your gas there and it regulates it. And also this has got a piezo ignition as well. So that's two different kind of camping stoves what I would use when I'm out and about. Mainly been using a jet boil. Now this, the beauty of this is it packs into a small container, and that will go on to like that, and then you put your gas on and it will sit on like that, and that's how you would use it with that. and things like that. Right. I'll take this off and things like that. So that's a bit of a that's good that you're all getting there. So yeah, so everyone's fine now. That's good news, is that I'm fine too. Right, so I showed you 3 different stoves, what you can cook in and things like that. I mean, this one is used for pre-prepared food and things like that. You know, food what you get in packets and stuff like that. Or you can put soup in it or whatever. But I do take things like this with me as well. Small aluminium cups, which weigh nothing. They're absolutely. When you're backpacking, you don't want a lot of weight and things like that. So stuff like this, you know what I mean? It's all aluminium. And believe it or not, it's their plates. Believe it or not, it's all from China as well. Everything that I've got here, it's all from China. So you're not going to get the best quality in the world, but it definitely works. And things like that. Yeah, I mean, it definitely works. I haven't used this particular set, but I have got another set what I have used, and everything what I've bought so far, it does really work really well. So I've got that. Now, and things like that. Now, the next bit, what's coming up? My friend wants to, you know my friend. Hello. Lipstick. Do you want to show the frying pan, Lipstick? So she's got the frying pan. There you go. Now, Lucy, people can't see me. It don't matter. Well, I think it does. It's a live stream. That's a frying. That's a frying pan. Lucy, behave. I've got that frying pan for when I cook outside. And also, I've got that frying pan as well. I've got 2 different sizes of frying pans and things like that. And they're only that were only £1. Bigger one was £1.50. And things like that. The other set what you saw, this one, Camberwell, this were only £6 off Amazon. So there you go. So all that were off Amazon and things like that. I also hang on a minute, I'm missing. Hey up, Del, how you doing, mate? I hope you're all well. Send link through my page. What link, Danny? What you on about, mate? Okay, thanks. Okay, no problem. Oh yeah, he's definitely on Facebook, is Danny. Yeah. You send a link, mate. That's what I do. Dell's and Dell Games. Not bad, thanks, mate. Well, that's good, ain't it? Ain't that good? Yeah. Well, that's good, mate. Scott, mate. Hello, YouTubers. We're better than BBC. Hello, Scott. How you doing, mate? And that. How you doing? So, there you go. You seen some camping gear, what I've got, and things like that. So, you're what? Oh, you've got women. Oh, okay. I understand. Bye bye. She's got women's problems apparently. Well, there you go. Okay, Danny. Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay, Danny. I fancy a fruit salad now for some reason. Sorry about that, Matt. You might have been serious, but I found that funny. Sounds nice. Fruit salad does sound nice, doesn't it? But it's just unfortunately I can't have it because I'm diabetic. Things like that, you know what I mean? Yeah, it does sound nice. Movie chats evening. Evening movie chats. How you doing, mate? I hope you're alright. I hope you're well. And things like that. But like I said, yeah. So you just seen some, obviously, of what I've got. If you're interested, I'll show more. In other words, I'll show you different stoves and things like that. And things what, you know, I can't show you a tent, obviously. You know what I mean? But, yeah. Hey, mate. Hey up, Charlie. How you doing, mate? Are you good, mate? Hey, I hope you're well, mate. And that, I don't know. Yorkshire lad, just subscribe to Movie Chats. That's a good idea, Wayne. Drop link in. Yeah, can someone drop Movie Chats link into chat, please? Then you can subscribe to it, everybody. Guess what, Wayne? Yeah, Movie Chats. Yorkshire Media's just subscribe to you, mate. That's me, by the way. So there you go. So yeah, I've just subscribed to you, Movie Chats. I fancy Maltesers, but I haven't any in LOL. Send Thane out to go get some, Lauren. That's what I do. Hey, talking about shopping, and I mean talking about shopping, yeah. By the way, it is an open chat. You know, suggest subjects what we can talk about, but just talk about shopping, yeah. Yeah. Lauren asked me today where I was, and what happened is, Lauren, I went shopping early in the morning, and I didn't come back until about 10, 11 o'clock, and I was tired. And then I had to go back uptown to go somewhere else. I did that. I came back, said to Lauren, "Oh, I'll be on your, I'll support you tonight with quiz night." Fell asleep, didn't I? I didn't wake up until 3 o'clock in the morning. This is my, I sent you an invite, Lauren, on Facebook group. Yeah. Also, I am going to big up Danny's Facebook group. Please join it. This is my live Facebook group. Please, please join it. It is absolutely brilliant. And to say it's a new group, it's getting there. It's getting recognised, and yeah, it is really good. What time did you fell asleep? Well, I fell asleep. You won't believe this. 6 o'clock last night. 6 o'clock, and I was supposed to be on Lauren's channel. I think it was 6:30, wasn't it, Lauren, or something like that. But yeah, I fell asleep. Thank you, Matt. Much appreciated. It's not a very old group. No, it's not a very old group at all, Danny. But it's a good group. It seems to be gaining. How can I put it? Gaining ground with decent people and things like that. And by the way, I am one of the admins on there. So is Yorkshire lad as well. He's one of the admins on there as well. Any bullying, any trouble, we will kick you off. And it's as simple as that. We don't want any bullying. We don't want anyone causing any mischief on there whatsoever. Post your YouTube stuff on there, Lauren, if you want. Yeah, post all your stuff what you put on YouTube if you want. You can. You know, it is a friendly chat, and Danny set it up and things like that. And then, obviously, you know, there's other people who are watching things like that. And, you know, I don't know if Blue Harvest Toys has got a Facebook group, but I don't know. and things like that. So there you go. Oops, I'm just kicking my cups about, don't worry about me. So yeah, so any subject what you want to talk about, you know what I mean, it is an open chat forum, and the idea is put some ideas in chat and see if we can talk about them and see if we can make any headway and things like that, you know what I mean. I think I put real to rights on Monday by doing what I did Monday about online bullying. Do you want to talk more about that? Thanks for the sub. Well, you've got 2 subs, mate, so yeah, you're welcome, no problem. I subbed to you, so did Yorkshire lad. So yeah, no problem. You're welcome, mate. And this is what it's all about, really, doing live streams and things like that. So do you want to expand on online bullying, or do you want to, you know, what basically do you want to talk about? It is an open chat. Yes, please, online bullying. Well, online bullying, yeah. It's getting very popular at the moment, isn't it? I've noticed quite a few channels are having the same problem and things like that. You know, I have said I won't mention the channels' names, by the way, so I won't do that. But yeah, it's becoming a big problem, really, and I think YouTube need to take note and do something about it. We all know they won't, but they should do. Hello, hey, AJ's Movie Place. How you doing, mate? Hello, mate. I hope you're well. What about all the camping you did and have you plans for the summer? Well, I do have plans for camping, but I can't go on my own because of health reasons. But hopefully, I will be getting out. I'm hoping. You know what I mean? It all depends because cost of living as well. And places where I usually go, it's got expensive to go there, if you know what I mean. So what I'm trying to do is find somewhere local where I can go camp and not be disturbed, and just do it locally if I can. In other words, I do a wild camp and things like that, and stealth camping. You might be interested. You always taught me to stick up for others, Matt. That's why I took your advice and do that video. Well, I don't blame you. Yeah, I did, Danny. And that's what you've got to do. You've got to stick up for yourself. You did right, Danny. You did what you thought was right. You did it. I mean, I mean, if I come across a channel and they wanted advice, I give them the exact same advice, Danny. So, yeah, you did right there, mate. You really did. And things like that. No, I hadn't heard about that movie, chats. No, I hadn't heard about that. Did you hear about the Netflix doing a 10-part real life Squid Games? 456, 456 players playing for 3.6 million. No, I hadn't heard about that at all. Nothing. And Paul's got no trying for trolls. Well, I don't blame him, mate, because I have no time for trolls as well. Lenny the Liar, shout out. Lenny the Liar, shout you out, Mark. Well, I don't know, that's poor, I don't know about that one. Yes, please, online bullying. Thank you. Well, there you go. You always give great advice, mate. You should be charging people. No, well, I should be for all stuff what I do. Yeah, complete. I should be charging for advice as well, but I don't. I am me, and if I can give, advice is free. If people are willing to listen and willing to do, or at least try what I advise, and then hopefully your channel should grow and things like that. I will be doing a video on that, by the way. Hello, Zany. So, AJ will be saying hello to Ata Zany. Hey, AJ. And everyone's saying hello back. So that's all nice and good. We are a nice, friendly group, at least. And, yeah, I mean, and if there is any people out there thinking about doing live streaming, just remember, you have a chat, so you have to interact with that chat. Some people don't. Some people just don't do it. They don't mention, they don't They just don't, you know what I mean? No, 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 I can't write a book, Danny. I'm no good at writing. I'm not an author. I wish no. No, I haven't thought about doing that at all. On yourself. No, no, no. I'm not a writer, Danny. I won't know where to begin. AJ Movie, sorry I have to use people's channel names. Don't know my own at times. It don't matter, AJ Movie Place. You know me, Matt, me Yorkshire Media and things like that. You know, it comes up in chat, doesn't it? Channel names and things like that. Good, good, thanks. But things are good, yeah. I give advice too for free. Best way. It is, Lauren. It is. This is what I mean. It is. There's people out there playing, paying VDQ and YouTube, buddy, for advice, and they're paying for it. No, I won't do that. Yeah, I give advice out too, but advice what I've been given as well, I do take on board. Hence the live stream. Hence I listen to Lauren and Blue Harvest Toys and Mark and things like that. And Wayne started, I did it, Wayne started doing it, and it's done nothing but good, hopefully, for my channel. And it gives a chance for me to really to get feedback from real people in the chat. That's what it's all about. You're doing it for, how can I put it, you're doing the live stream, and hopefully you're doing it to get you put yourself out there more, if you know what I mean. There is other channels out there who make people pay Patreon. You mean Patreon and put ads on? Yeah, I know, mate. I know. Well, like I said, I won't have any of that on my channel. I won't have Patreon or all like that. Movie chat, you should never have to pay for a shout out now. No, you shouldn't. No, I completely agree. I like to help YouTubers starting out. Yeah, so do I, Mark Blue Harvest Toys. So do I. But you'll know more, a little bit more than me in any case. So there you go. You know what I mean? Because you've been on YouTube longer than me, and you got more substance. So on things like that. So you'll know stuff what I won't know and things like that. And that's why anyone starting out on YouTube must keep an open mind on any advice what comes their way. I like to help you do it. I read all my chat. That's what I try to do. I do. I try to interact and things like that. This is what it went for a shout out, mate, and I was a fan for years. He never bothers saying thank you. Well, there you go. I always say thank you. Anybody who shouts my channel, I will always say thank you. I went to watch my favourite YouTuber the other day. He's nearly at... Alright, so he's nearly 500,000. Sent him a donation and he never shouted me out. Only speaks to Patreon members. That's all wrong, isn't it? That's all wrong, really. You don't want to isolate your subscribers. I mean, I'm not being funny. I know channels what got a lot more subscribers than me, and they don't interact with them. You know what I mean? They're really taken for granted and things like that. And this is what I'm trying not to do. You know what I mean? And things like that. But that's what I'm trying not to do. That's the advantage of having two of us. We've always got an eye on the chat. Yeah, that's a good idea, is that? It really is. But there's only one of me, so you're going to have to put up with that. And think, anytime, Blue Harvest. So, you know what I mean? And I have read all my chat so far. So, yeah, we're all just here nice and friendly and things like that. Like I say, I always give advice out for free in any case. I've always have done, always will. But, if you're going to do a live stream, you've got to keep your eye on the on the chat. I wish you had a twin, Matt. I'll tell you a little story about that. My mum were carrying twins, but my twin died, and I lived basically. So there would have been two, and according to my mother, when I were older, we would have been identical twins. That would have been funny. But unfortunately, he died at birth. So, yeah, I mean, and I survived. I'm just glad that there's only one of me. You won't want to, I'll tell you. Oh, thanks, Blue Harvest. Well, yeah, people want to cope with two of me. Hey, Lauren, share Mark's link with me as well, please, because I ain't got it. Yes, thank you, Lauren, don't mind. That's alright. Exploring Paul, quite a few shout outs coming tomorrow on my Out and About live. Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good. Don't you miss your twin? Well, when I think about it, I do. Yeah, I just don't like being. I just don't like to think about it. Um, I miss everybody who's died. Obviously, Danny. Yeah, there is a part of me missing. I know that, but at the end of the day, I was brought up as a lonely kid. I didn't have a brother around me at all. And things like that. I don't go on Facebook. Just use it for the channel. Well, that's what I do with my group. I've got Facebook, but I like to talk to people in private chat as well and things like that. And that's what I use Messenger for and things like that. So I can talk to like Yorkshire lad and Danny and that, and I can do it face to face on FaceTime and things like that. So yeah. So yeah, I do promote my channel on Facebook. I put it out when I share other people's channels out. It all goes on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. This is my. I know you didn't know your twin, but in some sense, you two knew each other. Yeah. I know what you're getting at. I completely agree. I have to have Facebook because most of my family are in Oz. Well, there you go then. There you go. I have a Zoom chat. Uh, it's been 3 times this week from Australia, from me son and daughter. Quite interesting. And my grandkids. Talking to my grandkids and things like that. I wouldn't want to fly out there at the moment. It's too expensive. It really, really is. But yeah, I've got family on my Facebook and that. I've got my nieces and nephews on there as well, which are in Barnsley. And that. So yeah. So like I say, yeah, I do give advice out for free. Me and Wayne, Lauren, and I think most people in this chat will help people in any case. I know I do, I know Wayne does, I know Danny does, I know Mark does, and I know Lauren does. And I think everyone would in the chat would help if they could and things like that. So yeah. I mean, and I do it all for free. I mean, there is, I won't charge anyone for it and things like that. So, but going back to online bullying, something's got to give. I mean, you just can't keep putting up with it. You can't just keep blocking and blocking and blocking. But at the end of the day, I'd fly towards if the family paid. Yeah, but it's expensive, isn't it? It's expensive at the moment with cost of living and inflation going up. Cheaper than the yeah. Don't forget, I am cheaper and better than the BBC. Bilby chat, just sub to Blue Harvest. Love a good toy on. Oh, that's alright then. Just online bullying is getting worse. It is getting worse, and it will. The more and more people who come onto YouTube, and I'm afraid it's going to become the norm, isn't it, on YouTube where people get bullied. And my advice is block them. Just block them and report them. Don't even talk to them. Yeah. And things like that. So there you go. You know what I mean? The world will go into depression if they keep putting more prices up. Well, we're going through a recession for definite. I mean, we'll be in a recession before end of this year. That is, if government don't step in and do anything about it, we'll be in recession before end of the year. Even I know that. I think everybody else knows that. It's just so easy to create accounts and comment. They need to do some sort of validation before you comment. Well, that would be a good idea. I think what YouTube need to do is make it that you can only have one channel, not 16 or 17 or 18 of them. You know what I mean? I mean, can you just imagine trying to remember all the passwords to more than one channel? For me, it would be impossible. You know what I mean? That's why I've only got this channel. I wouldn't have a second channel. I just put everything onto one channel, and that's it. That's how I do things. I do a variety of things. I know YouTube don't like it, but that's the way I roll. Cheaper than Channel 5? Yeah. I'm cheaper than Netflix. I'm cheaper than Sky as well. You know what I mean? Completely. And things like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So there does need to be some kind of validation or a way that you can only create one account only. That would help. Literally. And then it'll stop people from doing what we're doing now. Write them down. Write what down? Hey, write what down? Well, I might not be as cheap as them. But then again, you get me for free. You can watch me for free. Dells and Dells, I am off now. Hope to stay for longer on the next one. Take care. Dells and Dells, yeah. I'll go live next on Friday at 8 PM, mate. So I hope you can make it for that. Bye, Dale. I'll catch you later, Dale. Thank you for your support, mate. I really, really do appreciate it. I've got a second channel just for short videos. Why? I won't do that, Danny, because YouTube only push one channel. And that, you know what I mean? And things like that, yeah. So what do people have to write down, Lauren? What are you on about? It is so easy to create. If I had to, I know what you're getting at now, Lauren. If I had to write down all my every password for every YouTube channel, Jesus, I'll be writing my own book. Oh, I'm glad I don't have that. No. One channel, and I'll just stick everything on it. That's all I do. Catch you all later, Del. Thank you for your support, like I said. And hopefully you come on to the next one. I'll let you know when I'm doing next live stream. No problem. Have a nice evening, Del. Yeah, have a nice evening. It is a nice, lovely summer's evening, isn't it, really? Yeah, it's about time we got the decent weather. Write down channel names, etc. Why do I? You don't have to write down channel names, don't you? All channels, what I, you don't have to, because I can look back on this after when it's uploaded. So. But there you go. Yeah, I've had to do all that. I've got most channels. What I've got are on my friends with on YouTube. So I just look there. And if they're not there, I want to know why. Unless YouTube algorithm's gone through it and took some off me, like they usually do. I'm busy at that time on Friday, but I'll definitely join another one in the future. Okay, mate. Bye, mate. Well, I do go live Monday. I do go live on Mondays at 2 PM, Wednesdays at 8 PM, and Fridays at 8 PM. All my passwords are saved on my iCloud. I'd be buggered if I lost that. yeah, you would. Exactly. I do have a what you call it. I do run a VPN on my phone, and everything password wise is done through that. You know what I mean? I've got one password for everything because it goes through the VPN. It's like a password. Well, if you know what I mean. So if I want to go onto Facebook, password is exactly the same. I mean, but I've only got one account on YouTube and I've only got one account on Facebook and things like that. So yeah. Right. Hey up, Jerry. How you doing, Jerry? You alright, mate? I change my passwords on YouTube and Facebook and Google every month. So just to make sure I don't get hacked again. I've been hacked once, I don't want to happen again. I'm eating a Smarties and yogurt. I I can't have alt like that when we're being diabetic. That's good to AJ, that you're good. Do you not have a special book to write down passwords? BHTS. Yeah, I do write them down, just in case. I'm gonna be a bit. I don't mean to be a bit sad, but if I ever passed away, my mate Kevin, if I pass away, he's my next to king sort of thing. Every password is written down. He knows where the books is. He knows how to get into the system and things like that. So if I ever suddenly died, he will come onto my YouTube and he will tell you through my YouTube channel that I've passed away, sort of thing, if you know what I mean. No, it's all on Apple. Yeah, well, that's good. That is good. Is there a taste test tonight? No, there isn't. You're going to have to wait until tomorrow, Charlie. I only do 2 taste tests. Mondays and Fridays, mate. There ain't one tonight, mate. I ain't got no info on any case. But I will have on Friday. Trust me. AJ, I'm going to Anime and Gaming Con on Saturday. Where's that, Matt? Yeah, where is that one? It does sound good, does that? It really does. How can you fit it onto an apple bull? It doesn't make you hungry. Movie chats night all up early for work. Hope to see you all tomorrow night, 9:15 for movie chats. Okay, no problem. I'll try and get there. Trust me. Leeds, I have a press passes. Alright. Alright. I saw that. I saw his rant video as well, Donny. I thought that. And I saw the other video where he says, "This is how you pack." Do you work for a local press, Matt? No. Certain people on YouTube can get press passes. And that. You just need to know how to go about it. I don't. I think the Retro Girls are on live with Steve. That's good. No, for the channel. Yeah, but how did you get a press pass, Mark? I thought you had to be a journalist to get one. A journalist. Unless you are a journalist. You have to be cheeky. Well, yeah, obviously. That's right enough, mate. Right, didn't know you could get one. Well, I always thought press passes were for journalists and things like that. So you have to be cheeky, Lauren. And you may or may not get one. This is my like. Did you send some of your rare collectibles to them for pass? For pass. Now, I don't think Blue Harvest Toys is into bribery. I don't think that. Free publicity. It is free publicity. I do agree. And things like that. Yeah, I completely agree, Mark. It is free publicity. I got free Playmobil too. Yeah. Well, I've been right. I've took your advice, Mark, on that, and I've been emailing certain companies what I'm interested in. So hopefully they'll get back to me. If they don't, they don't. But they're missing out on like you say, free publicity. I would be lol. I will be lol. So you could get a free passport. Yeah, I can see it, mate. You'd have to do what I'm going to do. It well, I think it's in the next couple of weeks. I'm taking a journalist course, and that, hoping to get the qualification for that, and then I can get journalist proper ID, and I can join the journalist union as well. Very National Priory for Charlie the monkey could use the bus thing to travel, and they let him. Oh, that's good. I have Playmobil in box under bed. What you got, Danny? What Playmobil have you got, mate? Some companies don't understand the impact that YouTube has. No, they don't. I completely agree, Mark. They don't. I have explained in email what I do and things like that, and why I'm interested. So hopefully they get back to me, or they won't. Can I can imagine Mark being a journalist, a bit like the Superman Lois Clark. No, if I were going to be a journalist, I'd be in investigative journalism, if you know what I mean. Yeah, investigate, you know what I mean? Yeah. You could investigate paranormal, couldn't you? Things like that. Yeah, but I've got the train station set at it for 25. Ooh. See, so you've had it since you were a kid then? That's right enough, mate. That's right enough. Angry kid, mate. No, I'm not angry. Nah, you can't say that, can you? Angry kid, mate. This is my like Batman being scared of ghosts. I don't think Batman will be scared of ghosts, don't he? I very much doubt. Oh dear, I very much doubt it. But there you go. So, yeah. So, I am researching the JMB department store that was in June. We've got a JMB store. So you're researching the JMB store. That was in Dewsbury. Have you turned up anything interesting, Mark, on that? Yet? Or not? Or is it going to be in a future video? Blowout Toys. Nobody has ever done an history on it. Alright. I'm surprised at that, actually. I'm very surprised. I mean, there's no point in doing history of JMB stores down here because it's all completely new. I can do a walk round and I can tell people what used to be there. I think, yeah, it's a good idea, is that? They owned a lot of property in Dewsbury. Yeah. Well, they would have done, wouldn't they? I mean, J&B, I mean, they did take over a famous sports thing as well. The Artesani. Okay, it is. It's quite cool. Doing research on certain things, it's quite cool. I mean, I did a lot of research on Wakefield. That's why, hence I did the video. Don't have the shop down here. You don't have JMB down here? Well, you're not missing much. You're not missing much, mate. It's yeah. I've been into J&B over here. Quite honestly, it's expensive. I'd rather use other one up on top of Westgate there. Everyone remembers Santa coming down the chimney every Christmas. No, never seen it. Never seen that. They are probably rare, Donny. I don't know if they are rare. I know they're expensive. And things like that, Jerry. Don't know about being rare. Yeah, but why is it? Why did it close, Mark? Do you know? Do you know why it closed, Mark? It was much loved. I mean, Maplin's were much loved, but it went bankrupt, didn't it? And now it's back online. This is my life, Jerry. Lol, Jerry. They're from 20 years ago, I think. Blue Harvest will know what I mean. Abandoned skull. Hey up, Gareth. How you doing, mate? Are you well? Never heard of JMB. Oh. Well, we do have one here. Trust me. I'll tell you what. I'll take a picture. I'll show you. I get it. Jerry's reviews. I get it. Reviews. Okay. Yeah, they definitely got one in Wakefield. J&B. It's down on Retail Park. What? Down on Cathedral Retail Park. Charlie Burnside, do you still use your radios much these days? Oh, yeah. I do use my radios. I start to use them more in summer than I do in winter because there's a lot more skip, a lot more propagation for using it, so I can get around the world. But yeah, I still use them, mate. Closed around 1983, I think. All right. Abandoned Scotland. I'm okay, just chilling for a couple of days. Oh, that's good, Gareth. I'm glad you're okay, mate. I'm glad you're well. Never seen it, mate. What is it? What is what? JMB? It's a sports shop. Well, it is down here. It sells all sorts in there. But it's not cheap, if you know what I mean. You remember the toy department. Well, that's right enough. Well, I'm up for it. I'm up for another meat, Lauren. You know that. You want more cake? You mean you want a muffin fight again, do you, Lauren? Oh, God. I'm going to win again. This is my life, Blue Harvest Toys. Do you remember the Star Wars toys you got? They were heads of the characters from the old movies trying to find them. This is Bring the Fish Out. Eh? How do you mean bring the fish? I ain't got a fish. No, I don't know. I don't have a fish. Can't bring fish out. I ain't got a fish. And things like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Cream cake, mate. Lol. Well, at least it'll be a little bit softer, won't it? I tell you what, you get your cream cake, I get artificial cream and spray you. Simple as. The fish sticking up on the table. What you on about, you? I ain't got a table. There's not. What you on about? Phantom Menace figures. Oh, he's not talking to me. Cream in the face, lol. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. If I bring artificial cream, I'll just spray it. Oh, that will go fun with that. Now that were I can have 2 cherries. Can I have 2 cherries? I'll tell you what, I'll bring some cherries as well. And I'll chuck them at you. I think you get 12 in a tub, don't you? My fish at Morrison's. Charlie, I have a few of those Star Wars figures. They were gold. Yeah, they were, but they are quite. Now they're gaining more money, aren't they? They're commanding a decent price now. Some Star Wars figures, I do, you know, I do know. There's a ghost behind you, man. I don't think so. Really. Well, don't forget, I'll get this in before Wayne comes back and tells me off. Don't forget, Wayne's going live tomorrow night at 7 p.m. So Wayne's going live tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And the subject what he'll be talking about is the paranormal. Jerry review, Matt got those ghosts. B. And there you go. Well, each their own. If I've got a ghost in here, they're welcome to stay, as long as they don't make noise. the heads came off and had some paper inside. Alright. I used to get them like brick sweets, and you used to have a device what you put them in, and when you lift head up, sweet popped out. Do you remember them? Smile, that's the ones Blue Harvest toy that they called. Do you know? I know there was a few dozen. Brick sweets. No, what's that? The little sweets, they're like shaped like a little brick, and we had a device what was similar, a little bit bigger, and you put sweets in it, and when you lifted, you got a carrot, egg carrot. I used to have Daffy Duck. When you popped it up, sweet popped out. It was quite abandoned Scotland. I had them as a kid. Yeah, so did I. Yeah. I mean, and there were things like, when I was a kid, we used to have them things what jumped up on a spring. You lick bottom, put them on a table, press them down, and then wait a few minutes, and it'd jump up in air. That was quite funny. That's called Pez. Whatever. I'm 5 figures away from the all episode 1 card it said. Alright. Well, that's alright then, Matt. So have you got all the figures from like New Hope and Empire Strikes Back and things like that then? Oh yeah. It's not whose bottom, mate. It was a toy. You could get different toys. You could get a frog. You could get a rabbit. You could get all. It had a sucker on bottom. You licked it, put it on table, and it used to spring up. You used to wait a couple of seconds, and it used to spring up. It used to make me jump, I'll tell you. Got all the vintage figures. Yeah. Oh, that's good then. That is good. So you got all the vintage now. You're just collecting episode 1, 2, 3, and things like that. Yeah. Remember Pogs. I want a kid when they came out, what? So no, I don't remember Pogs. I remember Top Trumps, the original Top Trumps. I remember that. 96 vintage figures, 50 episode 1. Oh, that's good. That's a lot of figures, isn't it, for episode 1? 50 figures. It's a lot, is that? But cool. Cool. Proves you're dedicated, mate. 96 vintage figures. 96 vintage figures, 50 for episode 1. Did a video on Pogs. Need to bad it if it's 96. Be nice to look at. How many years have you been collecting figures back? I think he's been collecting figures like how I've been collecting most of my stuff. It all comes from your childhood, doesn't it? Hi Murder, how you doing Murder? Quick, I'm from Murder. Sorry I guessed tonight. We are all pretty drunk. Sending love to you all. It's alright Murder, I'm happy for your support mate. You're welcome, you know that. Abandoned Scotland, pineapple. Well, Harvest, it certainly is. Out of Zany, say hi to Dave and Skittles. Right then. So there you go. So like I was saying, Yorkshire Lad YouTube will be going live tomorrow night on this channel at 7 PM. So just go there and support him like you supported me tonight. Which I am very grateful for all your support, you know that, and things like that. Evening Matt. Quick, in, quick out, as busy as usual. Oh, Lauren's fault, laugh out loud. Should be getting that whip out, Fane. Should be getting the whip out to you, mate. Love Island starts soon. You don't watch that? Oh my god. Another one who watches Love Island. This is my have you thought of showing those around Wakefield on a live, mate? No, mate, I haven't. I haven't thought about doing that. But it's something what I could look into. But no, at the moment, I'm just happy to do this at the moment. But it's something what I could look into. This is my Love Island. I can't stand it. I can't stand all the fakiness about it because it is all fake. You know what I mean? Whipless now is Mark, Chris, his mate, Brian, now. Yeah, but you got to put Fane on there as well. You know what I mean? Professor Charlie, it's a good show, true story. Nah, it's all fake. Well, as far as I'm concerned, it is. No, it's not a true story. It's all made up. It's all fake. I'm telling you. Sorry, I can't stay long, but we'll get through this work again soon. I hope. Laugh out loud. Oh, you will, Fane. You'll get there, mate. You know what I mean? You'll get there, mate. Don't forget to make Lauren a cup of tea. Or whatever she wants. You can make me a cup of tea if you want. You know where I live. Nice to see you all again. Yeah, it's nice to see you as well, Professor Pig, and it's nice to see everyone back in chat as well. It is really, and I do appreciate all your support, and I do thank you for it. So I'm going to wrap it up. Pineapple, I hate Love Island, and all that crap. We out real wise from Yorkshire. Yes, I completely agree. We should have real wise from Yorkshire. They won't do it, and I'll tell you why they won't do it, because it would be real. Everything you see would be real. They won't be able to edit it. But I do agree with you, Murder. Completely, Murder. You're right there, Murder. Right, I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to get off, because people want to go watch the TV programmes and things like that. So, I hope you join me on my next live stream, which is on Friday at 8 PM. Everyone is welcome, and things like that. They should do a TV show on the wives of Yorkshire. I completely agree, they should. Take care, everyone. Bye for now. Yeah, take care, everyone, and bye for now. And I'll catch you on the next one. And don't forget, any advice, you can get in contact with me or anybody in here. You know, I'm here for you if you want any help. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Bye.